first thing I look at both as a former teacher, head teacher, and inspector is classroom management, because that's the very big difficulty for quite a number of particularly young teachers. How do you organize your classroom? Now, do you also have there's a whole feeling, an atmosphere of fairness, which should be linked to the children, and they should understand that. They should understand the rules. What do you really stand for as a teacher? In my class, no bullying, no name calling. And we actually, I think that the resources are also important, because if children have opportunities to read stories and books which embrace other cultures, this is also a help. The extent to which a teacher may encourage teamwork, so that children are also learning from one another, that the learning isn't just teacher children, but it's teacher children and children. I think children need to understand how they can hurt one another. So there's an opportunity within a classroom for a teacher to bring in, when I say have some sympathy for that emotional link, so that children can understand that actually abusing somebody on the basis of race is just not on. But I think more than anything else, it's really being positive by actually encouraging teamwork. And also, by the way, allowing children to understand that we are all the same but different. I'll just give you an example. When I was a head teacher, I realized that the children in my school had no idea that a dentist, for example, we were doing a project on people in our community. So we were looking at the policeman, the lollipop lady, so forth. And my dentist was Black, and he lived in Bromley, and I lived in Haringey. And I remember getting in touch with Victor and saying, I wonder if you could help me. We're doing this project, and the children have no idea that a doctor can be Black or a dentist can be Black. And he came to the school in his white coat, bringing his dental bag at the time. Well, in those days, the accoutrements you needed for dental work was very little. And he distributed samples of toothpaste, spoke to the children, but the children all sat there, and I could see everybody's mouth was open. They couldn't believe that a dentist was Black. So I also think using representatives from different ethnic groups to actually show achievement can also help children to realize, I can do it too. I think it would be a shame for history, Black history, to just get bogged down with slavery. I think it needs to be much wider than that, to look at the achievements and the contributions that Black people have made to our history. I have got an incurable cancer, but I'm treated monthly by the lovely Macmillan Cancer Hospital. I feel content and very grateful for life, and just take, that's another thing. And this comes back to reducing stress for teachers. There's a phrase which says the best way to eat an elephant is bit by bit. So instead of looking at the big picture all the time, just to sort of narrow things down sometimes and look at things from a daily basis. And I enjoy reading, I enjoy listening to music, I chat with my friends. COVID, of course, has reduced the extent to which we can go out and have lunch, but I still meet with about 5 of my former colleagues. We meet about 3 times a year when it's possible for lunches. And I think I've been trying to write my life story and not getting very far, but thank you very much for taking an interest. I appreciate that.